Foundations of a New World. Book 1. The Reset. In the space of a single moment, the world does not end. It changes. Daniel lives a practical, structured life shaped by responsibility rather than ambition. With a background in mechanical work, a later shift into IT, and years spent balancing work with caring for his mother, he has learned to reduce problems into manageable pieces and act before panic sets in. When a system suddenly appears, overlaying reality with cold, clinical messages and new rules no one understands, that mindset becomes the only thing keeping him grounded. At first, the changes are subtle. People collapse without injury, falling into a strange unconscious state. Creatures begin to move through the streets, fast and unnatural, responding to sound and movement in ways that feel deliberate rather than instinctive. Information is scarce, communication unreliable, and survival depends on observation rather than strength. Daniel does not try to take control. He does not try to be a leader. Instead, he starts building something smaller, something more realistic. Structure. Working alongside Lewis and gradually linking with nearby survivors including Rob, Mara, Colin and Eli, Daniel helps establish the first fragile systems that allow people to survive together rather than alone. Simple signals. Shared information. Controlled movement. It is not a plan for saving the world. It is a way to get through the next hour, then the next day. But structure brings its own problems. As people begin to adapt, differences emerge. Some gather more supplies, some form groups, others isolate themselves or hesitate too long. Tension builds quietly between individuals and groups, not through open conflict, but through imbalance and mistrust. Every decision carries consequence, and every improvement introduces new risk. At the same time, the system itself is not passive, it responds. Creatures begin to react to human behavior, drawn not just to movement, but to the very signals meant to keep people safe. The rules shift without warning, forcing constant adaptation. What worked one night becomes dangerous the next. When the first house on Daniel's street is breached, the reality becomes unavoidable. Survival is no longer about avoiding the unknown. It is about facing it, understanding it, and choosing which risks are worth taking. Book 1 follows the first stage of that transition. The reset of the world is not marked by destruction, but by pressure. Systems form, strain, and begin to reshape the people within them. Trust is tested, cooperation is fragile, and control is an illusion that can disappear in a single moment. By the end of the book, the survivors are no longer reacting blindly. They are beginning to understand the rules, even as those rules continue to change. What they are building is not safety. It is the foundation of something new, and it will not stay small for long.